Top of the day to you. I'm not gonna pick on Ronnie this morning. Ronnie's family needs prayer, guys. His brother's in real bad shape on hospice. Uh, hadn't been a good weekend for them at all. So keep Ronnie and his brother Donnie and the whole family in their prayers, okay? Uh, so good morning, Chris. So I'm not picking on him today. Good morning, Jacob. Uh, anyway, keep him in your prayer, him and his whole family. His brother's really not doing well at all. So I'm not gonna pick on Ronnie today. I did talk to him just a few minutes ago. He called me to give me an update on stuff, and his brother's in hospice. Uh, not hardly getting anything down him, nurse is there with him and stuff. But anyway, good morning there in Knoxville, Tennessee. Good morning. I love seeing where people are from. Thank you for praying for Donnie and family. Thank you so much. Also, remember Lester this morning. He got problems with his cow and calf. These animals become kind of almost like family members to you, you know. Good morning from Pennsylvania, Indiana, New Jersey. Good morning. Ohio. Just kind of remember Virginia, Southeast Michigan. Remember them in your prayers also, because when your cows and calves are having problems, or any animal, your dogs, your cats, Ivan, animals like that you're close to. And I think this cow was a bottle-fed cow, if I'm not mistaken. And they're even more, close. Just remember those guys and Lester. I know he's strung out dealing with it. Uh, I've had to deal with them old cows in those pastures before like that. Good morning. Uh, Pull calves and stuff sometimes. Uh, Sometimes it's not a good ending. And sometimes it works out, and I've had vets come out and do the same thing, the same results. So depends on where you at. Good morning, New Zealand. All right. Good morning, Vera. Vera's back. Vera's been not feeling too well. Uh, when she's back, she's in her prime. She'll be probably on my case here in a minute, or on somebody, fuss at somebody. I love her. Uh, that's one of Bree's roosters you hear in the background. He don't have a very good voice. That's being around Bree too much. She was out there the other day, there's a big chicken snake right there behind you. You said a little shed out there. Chicken snake in there. And I said, you get him? She said, no, he went out through the roof, up through the roof somehow, up in that tree. Call me next time, baby. He can't live next door to me. He can't be there. Ohio, good morning. North Carolina, good morning. Uh, Good morning, Marie. Kansas, all right. Uh, Good morning, Carla. Carla went to the beach, even with her messed up lip. She probably had a big bandage on it like this, because she chewed on that lip pretty bad with her friend Tia. And they're back home now. I saw they got back home. Husband probably had to go get them, probably had to just go get them. You gotta get off that beach, girls. Anyway, they're all back. Uh, Derby, Kansas, good morning. Oklahoma, New Hampshire. I know what that NH stands for. I might not have knew it very long ago. There's Cleveland, Texas. I didn't see the name. Doggone it. Uh, Ohio, England, good morning there. California, Mill Creek, Virginia, Alaska. I got a message from my friend Thomas up there in Alaska about mosquitoes. Sent me an article about mosquitoes. Florida. I mean, well, I saw say Alaska's not the only place in Florida popped up. Well, they got them in Florida too. They got them here in Texas. Probably all along the southern states, I'm sure, and maybe all over. If they can be, hey, mosquitoes can live in Alaska. They can live anywhere. But I was reading about the good months to visit. August. They're kind of on the decline in August, was fixing to get cold up there. You go any time later, you gonna get cold. Uh, Good morning from Florida, yeah, Augusta, Georgia, Hearn County. I didn't get to see the rest of that. Uh, yeah. Good morning, Peggy. Molly, good morning. There's hi, Steve from Ronnie. Good morning. Ronnie's on here. Uh, I pick on Ronnie all the time, guys, and Ronnie's. I hate to say this because it kind of pulls me down. He kind of a lot like me. No, he's a good guy. I've had a lot of fun with him. I've met him twice in person, and both times I had nightmares when I got home. But he was a good guy. Good morning from Iowa. Good morning there, Warren, Georgia. Uh, all right. Uh, Van Zandy County. Okay, I don't know where that's at, but good morning. Uh, Mobile, Alabama. Also, we need to pray for. And listen, if any guys out there need prayers, I just said those two to start with. But if you need prayers, there's prayer warriors on here. These guys will pray for you. Uh, you ain't got to tell them exactly what's wrong with you. You got to. God knows, all that stuff. He knows. If you want to ask somebody to pray, just put your name on there and say I need prayer or whatever. Or you got somebody you just pray for Joe or Sue or whoever. They will. And if you're new on this channel, you're probably not going to learn nothing from me. So if you come here to learn something, okay, good luck. Good luck. You might learn something from these folks on here that's coming across the screen here. But anyway, you're welcome. And just join in, start chatting. If you need, chat with somebody, go ahead. They're all here. They'll chat with you. Good folks here. Not going to be no negativism. Is that the right word? Yeah. All right, there. Martine Van Camp. I just fixed to say we need to pray for her. I got her on my board here. Got her on my board. She's going in for a procedure, like an aneurysm type thing, checking on one, or possibly. So keep her in your prayers. Kind of stuff like that. It's pretty serious stuff. So let's just keep those folks in prayer. She's always sending me these, I guess called screenshots of different ones, and I try to look at them. Sometimes she sends me a ton of them. I don't get to see all of them at the same time. Good morning there, Sky. Reba. I haven't seen Hatari yet. Someone was asking about Hatari. I hadn't saw him yet on here yet. Someone, Judith, has lost a loved one, I think. Is somebody or something. I didn't get to see the whole thing. Marks, Maryland, good morning. Northern Ohio, good morning. Susan needs prayer or asking about something. I didn't get to see that either. So if I don't get to see it, y'all may have to kind of repeat it a couple of times. And sometimes they go by real fast. I can't keep up with them, Thank you, Lisa. Pray for everybody that needs prayer. That's a good thing. Judith lost something. I didn't see that again. I didn't see something. Let's just pray for Judith, okay? God knows her needs. He knows it. Colorado, good morning. Chicago, good morning. Wisconsin. My old great, story time. Story time. Great grandpa was in the Confederate Army, and they made a raid up into Indiana. Yeah, they shouldn't have been there, right? They shouldn't have went there in Ohio. And a bunch of them got captured and wounded and everything, yeah. And they got sent to Camp Douglas in Chicago. Now, I never talked to him myself. You know, he gone long gone. I come along, but according to my dad and all of them, they said that was the coldest place he'd ever been in his life. In that prisoner of war camp there in Camp Douglas, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, he shouldn't have went up into Indiana. He wasn't welcome, or Ohio, either one. But anyway, he survived it. Good, yeah, because I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Uh, yeah, pray for Lester and Jamie and the cow, the calf, and I see y'all putting their names across there. Pray for them guys. Uh, I remember probably the two animals that I was probably the closest to in my adult life, Ivan and Heidi. Uh, to me, there's like part of the family. I mean, they was like one of us. And Ivan got sick and wasn't no hope for him, and you guys all prayed for him, and doggone it, he popped right back. Uh, Heidi, you know, it was I guess, you know, God's way. It was her turn to go, or her time to go. And all the praying we did, you know, she went. But I'll see her again. I know that. I'll see her. Uh, Good morning from Ohio there, and praying for Tanisha. Okay. Oh, I can't even say that word in Wisconsin. I can't say that word. It wouldn't come out. Uh, anyway, yeah, it was a horrible thing to watch Ivan go through what he did. And now every day when I'm around him, I'm sometimes reminded of that stuff when just he comes up and wants to love on me and like thanking me maybe, you know, or just maybe like bring me a treat, old man. I love you for a treat. Anyway, but then Heidi is a heartbreaker there. Still is. Uh, yes, she was. And these little boys try their best to take her place, and they do in lots of ways, but not her place. You know, can never do that. But I'll tell you, at night, G keeps our room cold. You know, and I like that. You know, bundle up. You know, get the cover. I like it cold in there. I don't want to sweat. And she bought these very pretty comforters here just recently. I don't know, a month ago. They're kind of more like a winter thing, you know, I guess. But you know, they were beautiful. She said, "Let's try these." I said, "Okay." Soft. Well, mine was hot. Yeah. Well, with my two boys, they're hot. And I told you, I said, "Gee, put my blanket back on her." I went to bed one night and it's hot, so I went back and got in the little box, having them little thin blankets that a lot of you guys have sent over the years, different ones of different things on them, you know, stuff. And I got one of them out, and that's what I just laid on top of the comforter and covered that little thing, and I slept good. It's just enough. Hey, Kippy, just enough to keep me warm but not cold, you know, because I have you know, Woody and Buster in the bed, and Woody gets up here behind my back, and that if I get cold, it's my back. It's my back that gets cold. But he gets right up here behind me, so it stays warm in his little face right here. That's the only bad thing is he got. I don't know what he's doing. He's not licking. I couldn't imagine. I would have to take that. Not from Woody, but it's now and then. Stop, Woody, stop. And Buster's right over here. So, but then she said, why you bring a little blanket here? I said, baby, that comfort's hot. Well, I'll put our blankets back on. So she put the blankets back. She said, we'll save them for winter. I said, good. That'd be great for the winter. But anyway, okay. I'll try to catch up with what's going on here with you guys. Okay, Deborah is asking for prayers. If it's lost someone, I don't know. Deborah, I didn't get to see what it was. Judith needed prayers. I didn't get to see what that was about. sorry for your loss, Deborah. I see that part of it. I just haven't seen what. Uh, so keep Deborah in your prayers. You know, if I don't, it don't matter if I see it or not. God knows it. You know, she says, you know, y'all pray for her, okay? Uh, thank you, Amy. Uh, oh, he's fine. He's fine. Uh, Flawed but Faithful has been uploading some videos about her Rottweiler who's getting elderly. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth, seriously. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for several things. Well, a lot of things, but I'm thankful that I started making YouTube videos because if for nothing else, I have a lot of videos of Hattie. You know, the stuff we did, places we went, taking her for her, taking her Jack in a Box, you know, for her breakfast jacks. Those are great memories. And then I had the folks say, "Oh, don't let her eat that. Don't let her eat that." Well, it never hurt her. It never hurt. That ain't what her problem was. But she loved her breakfast jacks. She get excited. And if I went to town and she met me at the carport and I drove up, she knew I'd have her one or two, sometimes two. Uh, anyway, yeah, I'm glad because I've got. So if you got animals like that, you know, take videos of them, take pictures of them, you know, because you never know. You know, I'm glad I got them. You know, I can go back and look at them, uh, see the things we did. G and I was laughing about the other day when Heidi, I guess was what 6 or 7 months old, we got her spayed, and uh, and the vet said, "Now look, do not let her get wet, okay, for a week or two, you know, because the stitches may dissolve or whatever." Okay, it's no problem, you know. Well, I get home and she wants to go for a ride. So okay, let's go. Well, listen, I went through that gate in that pond. Her pond is right behind the barn. She never told me. I went off to take a dip, and she flew off there. It went around. Now we talk about you just got home from surgery. You know, what about that old lay around, you know, kind of stuff? No, took off and hit that water, and I hollered, "Stop, stop!" Sploosh. Swim across there, made her 2 or 3 turns, come out, shook off, hopped back on, away we went. Thankfully, they didn't come out. Those stitches didn't come loose. Uh, all right. Sir Ronnie's brother's very sick. So their family's all kind of gathered up and watching over Donnie. He's a twin. I don't think Ronnie minds me saying this. Ronnie and Donnie, they're twins. And twins, I think, from all accounts, from what I know of some, they're real close. They're closer than just regular brothers and sisters, maybe, you know, because they did, you know, come along right there at the same time. So, boys, y'all get out of the driveway. Woody lived right out in the middle of the driveway, like they got to go around me. Buster's at least on the edge. But anyway, but they're very close and all through their life. And so it comes home to you when one is sick, you know. There you go. Carol's an identical twin. All right. I worked with two brothers, and they were that way. Daryl and Danny. And I've talked about them on my videos before, coming to rendezvous and stuff. And Danny can't come back because he got in trouble. He got in trouble. He can't come back. You can't go around PawPaw no more. It wasn't my fault. His cuz did it. But Anyway, uh, good morning, Deborah Barnes. Good morning there. Uh, Deborah sends me a question every day. I don't know the answers, Deborah. No, I do. I was just picking. Start to say I just make stuff up, but I don't. Uh, Catherine in Michigan. Israel. Hey, there's somebody from Israel. God bless you. I didn't know anybody in Israel watched us. You love to hear a rooster crow? I've got, I hear Kim's roosters crowing, and probably Ellie's too, I guess. But mine, I hear them off and on back behind the house. I've got four roosters, guys, and I don't need four roosters. I need to take one or two down to Ralph's, and he can get them a new home. Uh, uh, anyway, uh, I love hearing roosters too. And the one that's in the hen house right now, what closed in with my hens so he'll stay home, trying to make him stay home, is the one that used to roost beside our bedroom window. When the little girls, goats were had their little, the Gidgets had their little stall right outside our bedroom window. He roosted there, and because they'd fight him in the hen house or in the yard, and he'd crow every morning at 3:30. Start that crowing. I'm talking about right there in your window. Yeah, shut up, you know. But I get up early anyway. It didn't bother that much, but 3:30 is a little bit too early. But yeah, thank you, Janet, for telling all the new guys welcome. Okay, and there's Denmark. Hello, Denmark. Annette, good to seeing you. Uh, uh, but I love hearing roosters crow. But anyway, when we tore that little stall down and stuff, he moved over there with Dan's moochie chickens that come out every day to eat. They didn't have a rooster, so he started going home with them. Uh, for the longest, he would come back at night and get on the fence when the hens went back home. But then they finally talked him into coming home with them. You know, he shouldn't have ever done it because Dan didn't want him over there because he wouldn't roost. He wouldn't go in that house. He'd get up on the fence. And they started getting up on the fence with him. And Dan said, Dad, you got to come get that rooster. He's teaching them bad habits. I'm wondering who taught who what. Yeah, he had been innocent all them years or months. Yeah, Dan's got moochie chickens. They come out for breakfast every day. uh, so now I noticed yesterday when I got mine pinned up, there's a couple of them will come over uh, to my pen where I got these three roosters on the outside, and I'm just waiting for them three roosters to follow them hens back home. They had a freak out, but they come over and romance my roosters, and I call them names. I said, just go get out of here. Y'all leave these boys alone. Y'all going to ruin them. They're innocent. They're innocent roosters. Okay, Gail. Prayers for Gail this morning. Okay. Uh, Also, I haven't been talking and letting people go by that I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention, but I can't catch all of it. Uh, and I don't know who all has asked for prayers this morning. Okay. Uh, yeah, Dan has some baby roosters. Okay. Uh, and he don't want no older roosters, I guess, over there, teaching them young chicks tricks of the trade. Yeah. But anyway, uh, prayers for Donnie. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Uh, you had one sister, she tried to kill you. My sister tried to kill me a few times too. Uh, Especially if she had company, and me and my brother would pick on them. One night she had us. She was going to. Well, it wasn't company. She was babysitting for a lady here in the neighborhood. Two little children. Two little children. And my sister was about 14, 15, whatever. And her bedroom on the bottom floor. Our bedroom's upstairs, but our window's right above her window. and the little kids didn't want to go to sleep. And I think the mom had to work or something, or would be off too late or whatever. My sister's in there trying to get to play with them and get them to go to sleep and stuff, you know, and just about got them quieted down. And I blame my brother, and he blamed me. We had this little battery operated lamp, you know, off little batteries. We took a sheet and put it like in the head part and put a noose around its neck, the neck part of the sheet, and hung it down that window and dangled it from that window. All of a sudden, you ain't ever heard such screaming and crying. My sister was mad. Mama, Mama, Daddy. We got in trouble. It was his fault. It was his fault. It may have been my lamp, but it's his fault. I think it was his sheet. Good morning, Carol. Judy, good morning. Carla K. Uh, uh, I want to welcome all the new folks that are on here. We have a lot of fun on here, and we have folks that pray for people on here. We have people that uh, will welcome you on here. You're welcome here. You know, I've said this before. I always say it because it's amazed me if you on several occasions that I know different ones of you guys have met people on here, and now y'all communicate. Even when we turn this off and going about our business during the day, so many of y'all communicating, you know, with either text or emails or phone calls, you know, because you made friends through here, and that's especially, I think, important, especially for folks that may live alone. You know, there's lots of folks out there, guys, that live alone that may not have a real close neighbor, you know, to talk to all the time, may not have family close by, and good way to make friends here, guys. Good way to make friends. Now, it's not like dating online. It's not like getting a date online. uh, anyway, uh, I thought Jake's little boy's birthday was on Monday. Now I could be wrong. I didn't ask nobody. That's what I was thinking. But we're gonna sing happy birthday here in a minute to anybody who's got a birthday. So if you got a birthday, you need to let me know your name and I write it down. Cause Levi had one yesterday, and I'm gonna tell you uh, we didn't get to stay for his party. G and I didn't, and we was there for most of it. I mean, we was there for him to do his gifts and stuff, but then we went back later and had cake with him. We had to go. We had an errand. We had to go by a time thing. We had to be there at a certain time, so we couldn't stay, and we didn't get to do the what y'all call them things we hum in. You know what I'm talking about. We took them. We took that whole bag full of them things. I can't remember what the name of them now. And everybody was practicing around the table. And it's on my next Sunday video. All of them practice. Yeah, kazoos. Yeah, there's all practice them, and some of them just pitiful. Some was pitiful. Well, I'd had a week. I'd had a week to practice. But anyway, we was going to do all that. And it's probably the best because Tina would have been the life of the party with that thing, and she wasn't there. She couldn't be there yesterday either. So we're going to do it next week. I said, gee, bag them up. We're going to do them next week. But anyway, we didn't get to stay for the birthday song, but I'm told they did it, and I wished I'd have left my camera. I didn't. It just didn't dawn on me. I was in such a rush to get through eating and get out of there at a certain time. Uh, I should have left it for somebody to video the song, you know. But anyway, Levi had a great party. Opened his gifts. Little funniest thing was little containers of syrup, little individual container, a whole box full. I don't know how many's in it. Because Kim says he'll get a waffle or a pancake or whatever, and he just saturate it with syrup. He don't know when to quit. She stop, it's too much. Now she says that he can take these little containers and he'll probably use several. Yeah, he's gonna use several. I ain't gonna let him. Okay. You gotta guard him. Hey, Vera. Vera. I'm sorry, Vera. I called Verdi Vera. I'm in trouble with Vera now. But Verdi's sweet. She's sweet, just like you. Right, baby? Okay. I guess she's let all the dogs out. She's up. Oh, little Carter spent the night with us last night. Oh, she's sweet. Sweet little thing at night. She didn't have no problems at all. And got ready to go to bed. She come and hugged everybody and went and got her little bed. And that was it. Uh, yeah, she's still asleep when I come out. I went in and checked on her when I got up this morning. She was just fine, and she could be all curled up there. Little Birdie laying up there beside her. Now, she probably ain't gonna like that when she woke up. But if those kids go to sleep in there and Birdie can get in there, Birdie's gonna sleep with them. Okay, now, any birthdays, I'm gonna start writing them down. So let's get them listed, okay? I get my pencil. I got my whiteboard, Michelle. I got it. You ain't got to fuss at me. All right. Yeah, Rodney calls you an old woman, Vera. I know it, and that ain't right. That ain't right. Call you an old woman. That's right. All right. Okay, Rosa. Oh, we're talking about Levi. Okay. Any birthdays? Somebody, Gene? Somebody had a 103-year-old birthday? Who was that? Jake Jr.? Well, I think it's Monday, I was told, but you know what? We can sing to him today anyway. And we'll sing again on Monday. Gene is 103. That's not me. I'll probably say, yeah, you look at it, PawPaw. You look, probably like Methuselah. Well, I'm not. No, I did not put another grandkid first. I did not. We had to be at a certain place at a certain time. So don't say that, okay? Did not put one over another. You know what? Today is Monday. I've had a bad night. Yes, you're right. I've had a bad night. I didn't sleep last night. Don't ask me why. Melissa has a birthday. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I could not sleep. I tossed and turned, got up, had a bad night. Anyway, and I think this morning I got to finally just give it up. 3:30 or 4, I just got up, messed around the house. Okay, anybody else? I've got Jake, little Jake, Gene, and Melissa so far. Phyllis, 68. Okay. That young lady. Okay. All right, I'm just looking. Now, it don't matter. We can sing more times than once, you know. Rhonda's birthday. The only thing about when I sing it more than once, it's more chance of other people, getting biting themselves and stuff, getting hurt or hurting someone around them. Morning, Ginger. You're okay. You overslept. I hope to take a nap today. I'll tell you the truth. Good morning, Carol. From Miss Dallas. I got Rhonda down here. I got her on this here. Deborah says it's not her birthday. Okay. Yeah, little Jake, he's a year old. I don't know what I was thinking today. I knew today was Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, right? PawPaw was losing it. I had a hard night. I'm telling you, a hard night last night. I probably ain't gonna get nothing going today, right? Happy birthday. Is it Tammy? Did we have a Tammy? You know what, Tammy? Your name showed up. If it ain't, it's just tough. You're gonna get sung too. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, it was a bad night. I had so much on my mind, and my friend Ronnie was on my mind, and his brother Donnie, and I've only never met Donnie. I've talked to Donnie on the phone before. Nice guy. Ruth, Ruth. Boy, I tell you what, they add up now. Everybody want that song. Uh, and she went to bed. She said, "When you coming?" I said, "I'm just not sleepy. I'll be in bed a little bit." And I sat there and watched TV, did some gala, did some comments, and my finger quit. My fingers quit. I sat there reading them and just couldn't go to sleep. Uh, all right, I think we got most of them. Okay, I'm gonna run the names through to you. If you think of one, let me know. There's a Jake, little Jake, Jean, Melissa, Phyllis. I can't even spell. Rhonda, Tammy, Ruth, and Gayla. Okay. Oh, DJ. Somebody named a grandson or something, DJ. Okay. I'm going to give you another pencil. Mine's get to quit on me. Uh, your sister Dana. Is Dana having a birthday? I didn't get to see that. Okay. Or was it prayers for her? You got to come back with it. Yeah, thank you, Kathy. That's a good way to do it. All the birthday people. Uh, anyway, I think, yeah, Dana. No, Diana. All right. And we fixed to go with it. And I'm going to tell you, the boys, I don't worry about boys. Boys don't get, we may get excited. I'm not saying we don't get excited now and then, but we don't necessarily do crazy things. Girls, on the other hand, are emotional. They're very emotional. If you don't know that, women are more emotional than men. Men are more of a physical thing. But you know what I mean. I don't know. I should have been what is it? What would that come under? Psychology? No, it'd be something else. I don't know what it would come under. I should have been one of them kind of doctors. Anyway, here we go. All right. So, women get emotionally struck. Here we go. Y'all ready? Oh, yeah, and listen. Before I stop, don't have anything to do with birthdays. It has to do with prayers. Pray for all these children going back to school this week. And some have already started back, okay? Little kids are going back to school. Schools are not like they used to be, okay? They're not like it was when we went. Our parents didn't have to worry about us. We went off to school, Even here in Plum Grove Elementary, we could get on a horse in the morning and ride to school. And they didn't worry about us, Neighbors looked out for kids, If I had a problem on a horse on the way to school, there would have been somebody come out and help me, or got the horse under control. She never had that kind of problem. Or fixed your bike. If your bike broke down, there's going to be somebody come along and try to help you without trying to hurt you. And you didn't have to worry about somebody coming to school acting stupid, and putting people in danger. So keep these kids in prayers, okay? Not only today, but every day. And you say your prayers, keep them kids in your prayers, okay? They face a lot more than what we did. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. Somebody don't go back to September. That's what it used to be for us. Never went back before Labor Day. Willie? Okay, Willie. I ain't worried about Willie, but we're going to sing to Willie. My pen is quit, but anyway, we're going to remember that. We're going to remember Willie. Okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, little Jake, G, Melissa, Phyllis, Rhonda, Tammy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to, I couldn't get them all in there. Ruth, to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ruth, Gayla, DJ, Diana, and Willie. Happy birthday to you. Now, I warned y'all, if you hurt yourselves, Maybe you was trying to run from it and failed and hurt. That's not my fault. You should have been sitting down. Tie yourself down if need be. Tie your arms down so you can't hurt yourself. Then hope neighbors show up and untie you. All right. Now, if I missed you, it's never too late. It's never too late. Good morning, Steve, Carol, Amy. Uh, I want to tell you a little bit about the house, the cabin. Uh, I asked for an off day, off weekend. I said, guys, we need to take off. We was all tired. Everybody's tired. I was tired. And uh, it's hard to make Kim quit, but she was tired. I know Kim's tired. I know she's sore and her back hurting and she's just sore all over. But it's hard to make her quit. And I said, Kim, we need a day off. Well, you know, I'll just smack her one. But, okay. So anyway, Saturday, come along, and there were some things I want to do a video I need to make about something, a gift I'd been given. It'll be a video coming out one day, and I hope you guys like it and enjoy it. You may not ever want to do it or whatever, that's fine, but give some good comments. You'll see it when it comes. But turns out, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Turns out it's a bike, a trike. Well, I messed up. G's favorite color is teal. Teal. You know, that little off green or blue, whatever you call it. That's the color they sent. It's my fault because there's a bunch of colors to choose from. And we have a blue one. And we have a red one. The kids have got the red one. But this thing's so pretty. I said, yeah, I think that's the one I'll take. Well, not knowing or not thinking, I put it together. She comes out. Oh, thank you so much for getting this for me. How do you say no? Well, yeah, baby. The way I am. You gotta. Don't tell her it wasn't for her. She thinks it is, and we're gonna leave it that way. Go, yeah, baby, it's all yours. Anyway, she was so happy, so proud of it. Well, that's fine. The blue one, I use the blue one all the time, the older one. And I said, okay, fine. You know, I don't need it. I got scooters and I got side by side tractor, truck. I don't need it. Take it. Anyway, so I wanted to do that though, get that thing put together and get it out, and I'll get the video out one day this week. And I hope you guys will like it and enjoy it. But anyway, whatever. So say let's just take a day off. A day off. And they did. They all took off. But then Saturday evening late, I see them gathering up over here. What about the day off, folks? I'm ready for a nap. She said, oh, let's go over there. They're over there. Well, sure enough, Kim and her gang shows up over here. And I'm going to take you through here right before we finish this video up and show you a little bit of stuff they did. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. And then they came back again. Then it's okay, we're good. At least Sunday, we can be off Sunday. That's a non-working day. No. Last night, after we have supper at Dan's, they all started wandered over here. Dan, Lou, Kim, Buddy, Steph, G. I'm standing there saying, what? What now? Anyway, so I had to bring everybody in. Ivan and them wanted back in, you know, so they all had to come back in, and got them all back in, and give them their nightly treats and stuff, and loved them a little bit. And then I came over, and they was doing some beautiful work. And I came back last night, cut everything off. I don't like leaving stuff on over here at night with nobody here. Just me. Everything working fine, but I just don't feel comfortable. Something falls over, breaks or something, you know, who knows. Anyway, they did some beautiful work in here. I'm gonna take you in a minute and show you. But anyway, so there was not an off day, but not for them. I kind of basically took off doing what I wanted to do. Uh, Ben's here today, and I think Ben and I will try to get that wire run, not hooked up, just run through that conduit, the one that goes to the hot water heater and the one that runs to the uh, dryer. And Bud has worked on the plumbing some more, and I'll show you some of that when we go in. It looks very good. Thank you there, Amy. I look very dapper. Uh, Thank you. There's certain folks don't think so, but thank you. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and all those good things, and tell your friends and neighbors. You know, seriously speaking, you never know. You may know someone down the street, across town, somebody you may go to church with, or you worked with, or whatever that may live alone and don't have uh, uh, somebody to drink coffee with in the mornings, at least 3 days a week. You know, call them, say, hey, join us for coffee. And look at that old guy. He don't know nothing, but just look at him. He's dapper. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. But seriously, yeah, invite them over. And we get new people every day. We do this, and I know it's folks being invited in. Okay. Uh, uh, yeah, Ronnie just now said he's one of them that don't think so. That I look dapper. Uh, and someone's dad used to call it and aggravate them. Well, you know, I don't aggravate my kids. Uh, well, I may. Uh, I keep laughing at Kim. She's telling me again about that story about some lady saying she need to put her big girl panties on and tell her 80-year-old dad what it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be in there. And she says, you don't tell my 80-year-old dad that. You sure don't want to make him mad. Oh yeah, here we go. I know what a knuckle sandwich is. Yeah, I've had a few in my life. 84, Janet. All right, sweetie. Is that the temperature, or is that your age? It don't matter. That's a good number. That's a good number. Uh, all right. There's I didn't get to see the name. Is it Sarah? Is bedbound? He loves having coffee with us. Well, I'm happy, sweetie. I am really happy for that. Uh, uh, okay, Janet. Thank you. That age. That's great. Uh, Good Lord lets me hang around. One day I'll be there, and if not, he'll have to take over this bunch here without me here. I'm just, I'm just joking. He's got a sense of humor now. I'm telling you. Uh, uh, you know, on a serious note, uh, be it if you live on a farm, or or it don't matter if you're on a farm or not. You got if you have pets, and you always wonder about who's going to take care of my pets, who's going to take care of Ivan, who can take care of Ivan like I do, who can take care of Buster and Woody like I do. Uh, you draw a blank most of the time, 'cause I cater to them. And those kind of things worry you a little bit, but you got to say, well, family will take care of them. Somebody's going to step up and take care of them and do a good job. That's what you always hope for. Uh, I'm back. What did you miss, Connie? Well, Connie, we had a whole discussion about you. We talked about Connie Hill for 15 minutes. You missed it. We ain't going to repeat it. No, ain't going to come back. Good morning, Connie. Just picking on you, sweetie. Uh, yeah, and I was trying to make sure, see if all our Peggies are here this morning. There's Anna Maria Piazza. Morning, sweetie. Uh, we're fixing to walk through the house. They worked on the ceiling, and I don't know what. I've never done sheetrock. I've hung sheetrock in my better days, and did it kind of the poor man way. But Steph brought this thing down last night, and Dan brought his compressor all over, and it blows the air compression. This mortar like all over the ceiling. It makes it really nice up there. It blends everything in. They've sanded the ceilings after they taped and floated. It really looked good, and and they did a good job in there last night. And then I know Buddy worked on the plumbing. Buddy also has hooked up a faucet on this side of the house at the back corner. I haven't heard from Walter. Uh, Lester has paid for it. Not he sent the money to him. Lester said, I'm going to pay for that, and that's all set and done. But Walter got tied up in Dallas, and they have not got loose. Evidently, he said they keep trying to break loose, get back to Houston. Uh, if we don't hear something in the future week or two, we're not in no big rush, then we may just buy the stuff and try to build ourselves. I don't know. I could build one. I've built them before at school for people around the district that was handicapped for one reason or another. That different teachers come along and ask, could we do that? And they had the funding, and we went and did it. It's not an impossible task, but then I was younger. All right. So anyway, but I think Walter will be here in the next few days. I really, he'd tell me if he couldn't make it at all. He'll tell me. He told me as soon as he got loose, he'd get with me. So I'm not worried about that. Somebody from Holland, Catherine from Holland. Good morning, sweetie. Hey, good morning, Bob. Uh, I don't always see the names. Listen, I want to apologize if you seen your name across here, and I've had people say I kept saying hi. Like Mans one day said I said hi, 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 and the names sometimes go by fast, and they're faded. I see the comment better than I can see the name sometimes. Okay, because the names are kind of more faded. So if I don't see you and you're saying hi or whatever, Scotland, all right, from Scotland. I didn't get to see the name though, but still, Kentucky, Florence, Kentucky. Uh, if I don't recognize you, it's not that I'm just on purpose, okay? I'm not on purpose. All right, look here. I think we've got enough time. All right, Catherine lives in Oregon. I think we got enough time to fold this thing up and walk through and show you a little bit about what they got done over the weekend. I don't know what the plans are today. Kansas, Abilene. Uh, is that Germany? I couldn't see that. Okay, it faded on me too quick. Colorado. I don't know what they got planned for this week. I do know we got plywood ordered. We're going to order it this morning. It'll be delivered today or tomorrow. We're going to lay it on sawhorses, sand it if it needs it, and stain it, and prop it upside the wall. I know that's going to be done this week because this weekend, excuse me, this weekend Ted's coming, guy that did the sheetrock, and he's going to hang it for us, put it up, okay? So I know that's happening this weekend. So we know we got some work to be done before that happens. Getting this plywood ready. You know, on this plywood, there's two sides naturally. One side usually got print on it. Well, that's be the side goes next to the wall, and the good side, I call it the good side. The side is just, just wood, would be facing out. And that's the side we got to make sure it's sanded good and no knot holes and stuff like that in it, And then we'll stain it, okay? It's gonna look good. I have no doubts it's gonna look good, okay? Good morning, Jeff. Good morning from San Antonio, Robin. If everybody's ready, we're gonna walk into the house and just to give you a little quick look around. Yeah, I am proud of Lester, and he's done real well with his cows. And, growing up, he grew up on a farm. Never really thought Lester would really be that much into cows, but he is. He has found his niche. Is that the right word, niche? And he loves his cattle, and he's got some beautiful cattle. Real proud of him. He knows a lot about them, how to take care of them, and we're going to head in. Okay. Actually, you get thinking about it. All four of my old kids are pretty good kids, yeah, and especially my boy Ivan, and my boy Buster, and my other boy Woody. Let's go in, guys. All right, I'm gonna turn this around, okay? Turn it around for you. Oh boy, Lester taught me that. He not only knows how to deal with cattle, he taught me how to turn this camera around. All right, let's go in. Come on, Kip dog. Oh, Kippy's back, my friend again now that Lex is gone. Lex went back to his mom, so Kippy took up with PawPaw again. All right. I'll try to show you the ceiling, okay? I'm gonna try to put it up there close so you can kind of see. You see it? The designs on it, stuff. Anyway, it looks real pretty. The ceiling looks pretty. The other parts are still, they still working in here on it. They haven't done these yet, okay? They're not through in here. Anyway, yeah, see, somebody been sitting down on a job. I can't tolerate that. I'm not gonna have the people sitting around. Yeah, you know how that goes. Let's look here at the bathroom. Buddy worked on the plumbing. Oh yeah, so that's where the shower bath is gonna go. This is a fake wall. And this is kind of my thinking, guys. This is kind of my thinking. The fake wall, because if we ever need to repair anything on this plumbing, that's how smart I am. There'll be a way to get to it back here, okay? Without coming in from the outside of the house trying to get in there to it, okay? So it'll be a fake wall here, and this will have a paneling or whatever trim over here so it'll hide it, but it'll be easy enough to take off if we need to get in there to it, okay? That was my thoughts on that, and I suggested it, and Buddy said, yeah, that's a good idea. Pretty work. And the toilet would go here, and the sink and stuff over here. Okay. And they haven't finished this room yet. They still got some taping and stuff to do at the top. Some of this stuff will have to take a back seat once that plywood comes. That plywood's got to be ready for the weekend, okay? Okay. So that's where we're at right now, guys. That's where we're at. Now, here we go. They're going to play in the new house. They play wherever they go. I can't stand it when people play all the time. All right, boys. Come on, boys. Glad there's a railing. They made it went off the side. Guys, I've enjoyed this morning. I don't know why I didn't. I'm not senile. I know one for sure. Yeah, he's losing it. He's losing it. Today was Monday. I know the day is Monday. Just in my mind, being up all night, just didn't think about it being Monday. It just didn't dawn on me as being Monday. But anyway, now y'all got me straightened out. Who knows what I'll do? Who knows what we'll do now, guys? Anyway, folks, I hope y'all have a great weekend. A week. I'm getting it straight. A great week, and I'll see you back here on Wednesday. Not. I hope you have a great week. I'm tired already this morning. But I'll get straightened out here in a few minutes. Ivan will line me up. He'll line me up. Thank you so much, Molly. It's my cabin. I love it. I think it's going to be awesome when we get done with it. I truly do. It's a beautiful setting here with these big trees, the big live oaks, and Lester planted these years ago. Beautiful trees. And surprisingly, they're that big. It seems like the trees grow so big, so fast, it seems like. But it's a beautiful setting for it. And it's going to be awesome. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here, okay? Y'all take care. Pray for those that need prayer. Happy birthday, you guys had birthdays. I'm going to catch up what day of the week it is. I'm going to catch up. It may. I'm 79 years old. It takes a day or two to catch up on some of this stuff. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Have a great week. I said a great week. I'll see you back here on Wednesday, good Lord's willing. And I don't know what day it is. I may. I love you guys. Y'all take care.